What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ivan Review. Welcome to my review of Jumanji: The Next Level. I got to see this on New Year's with my family. I had a day off from work, and so we all went and saw it. It was great. I did wait to see it so that I could see it with them. Jumanji: The Next Level, obviously being a sequel to Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, which is not a direct sequel to the original Jumanji, but it hints at it throughout the movie. That Robin Williams' character from the original was there in Jumanji at some point, obviously when he was stuck in the game. So that's pretty cool. To start off, the original Jumanji for me is literally one of the founding blocks, if you will, in my love for movies. It really, really meant a lot to me when I was a kid. In fact, my family would watch it every now and again, probably once or twice a year. I would watch it on my own 3 to 4 times a year. So it was something that I always watched a lot. Robin Williams being my favorite actor of all time, both voice acting and seeing him in live action movies. Absolutely loved him. And I also loved him as a comedian. And to be honest with you, Jack Black is up there as well. He's one of my favorites. So with Jack Black being in Welcome to the Jungle and The Next Level, it's kind of cool to see two of my favorite actors within this series. That's kind of like my history with Jumanji. Jumanji: The Welcome to the Jungle was a movie that I very much enjoyed. I was worried at first because I didn't want them to ruin the original. They did a good job though of making it their own movie. They didn't really rely heavily on previous movies and the original movie, Star Wars. Anyway, but they made it their own thing, and I really love that. The cast and the acting did an amazing job. You have Kevin Hart, Jack Black, Dwayne Johnson, Gillan, I believe is how you say it, or Gillan. I'm going to say Gillan, though, because that's cooler. They do a great job. You even have Nick Jonas in there, who I think he does decent. He's not... the Jonas Brothers have never been like my favorite, but they're still, I find them to be decent actors. I definitely do not like them, if that makes sense. I really loved Welcome to the Jungle. In my opinion, was honestly Jack Black's movie to shine. He got to play Bethany, who's a teenage girl, so is inside of him, and he had to, he does a great job being like the crazy characters. He's really good at that. So I thought that was his movie. I really liked it. I think this movie, The Next Level, is Kevin Hart's movie because he ends up playing Danny Glover's character, Milo, and he does a really good job of just imitating what he would sound like, Danny Glover, in those situations. So I thought he did a really good job. But Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, I give that a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed the film. Like I said, they did a good job of making it their own thing. One thing that was missing for me in that movie was emotional attachment. I really didn't feel like any emotional attachment to the characters. At the end of the movie, I was like, oh, cool, yeah, they survived, whatever. Whereas in The Next Level, this one that just came out, there's Milo's character makes a decision that actually made me really emotional. It was something that I feel like they developed the character enough throughout the movie that I became attached to him. I also really enjoyed Spencer's character in this film as well. I felt like he struggles with some self-confidence issues, and I love his relationship with Martha. It's very, in my opinion, felt very genuine and very unforced. And the way that Martha reacts to Spencer's decisions shows that they've matured a lot since the last movie. So I really enjoyed that. I've enjoyed the character development. I liked this movie better than the first one. So like I said, Welcome to the Jungle got a 7.5 out of 10. This movie, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed it. A couple of things about it. There was a new actress, Awkwafina. I thought she did a really good job. But you also have Danny DeVito and, like I said, Donald Glover in this film. They did great. I love Danny DeVito. Who doesn't? He's the trash man. So he did a really good job. let's see. Yeah, I really enjoyed, like I said, Alex Wolff as Spencer, and Morgan Turner does a really good job as Martha. The child actors in this film, they're not children per se. They're in their late teens, possibly early 20s. All of them, in my opinion, do a really good job. Even Fridge, who I believe is played. Let's see, who plays Fridge? Not seeing it on here. I've got it up on my phone right now, trying to see. Well, the actor who played Fridge, I thought did a really good job too. And Jack Black did a really good job of playing Fridge stuck in his body. I thought he did a good job. Jack Black always does good. But like I said, I thought this was Kevin Hart's movie to shine, in my opinion. He was the highlight of the movie for me, whereas Jack Black was in the first one. So yeah, like I said, 7.5 out of 10 for the first one, and then 8 out of 10 for this one. I think just because of the emotional aspect of the film, I was much more invested in this film emotionally into the characters than I was in the first one. That being said, though, one thing that this movie doesn't have over the first one was a sense of risk. For me, anyway. I just didn't feel like the characters were really... I just didn't see them killing off any of the characters, which I'm not saying I want death. I'm just saying it's kind of the same as it works out in the first one with the life system and stuff like that. Yeah, so... there was that, but I mean, it's not that bad, honestly. And since you're already emotionally invested into the characters, you're kind of glad that there's not risk. So take that how you will. But yeah, guys, that's my review of Jumanji: The Next Level. Like I said, enjoyed it. I don't think it's a must-see in the theater. It's a must-see, but just not in the theater. You can wait until it comes out on Blu-ray or digital. And parent guide real fast. There is a lot of language in this, a lot of S words, D words, no F words though. So I think the PG-13 rating is appropriate. 13 and up, I think you should be fine for families who want to go see it. It's a lot like the first one. So if you felt like the first one was appropriate, you can go see this one. I would actually say humor-wise, this one's a little bit cleaner. There's not as many sex jokes and stuff like that, though I appreciate those in the first one, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed those awkward moments between the characters, between the actors, because they do a good job of pulling it off. Like, they're not just lines, these are actual situations. That's literally what it feels like. So yeah, so that's my review. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Remember, you're awesome. Don't ever forget it, and thumbs up. See you later.